For many people, gamification has come to be a code word for give me a silver bullet for engagement. This leads us into a mechanics-first approach to designing your customer experience. So that's where we get gamification platforms that promise to make it easy to add game mechanics to your application, as if that solves your engagement problem.
Fortunately, there's a better solution. It's called game thinking, and it's the smart way to do gamification.
Today, I'm going to give you 3 hot tips for engaging your customers that build on what you already know about gamification, but take you further. Here's the thing. The power of game design isn't in the mechanics. It's in the journey you take your customer on, the journey to becoming a better version of themselves. This leads us to hot design tip number 1. Take a journey-first approach to designing engagement. When your mechanics support your customer's journey, that's when you deliver a compelling experience or a delightful game. And that's what game thinking is all about, giving you the tools to design a compelling customer experience from the ground up. Now, I'm not going to lie, this approach to product design requires more upfront effort than throwing a few mechanics at something. But when you put in that effort, it's going to pay off big time in long-term retention and product market fit. And this leads us to tip number 2. Take the time to find your hot core customers up front. When you decide to understand your customers' habits and needs up front and then sketch out a compelling customer journey before you think about the game mechanics, you're going to embed your product with a backbone of intrinsic motivation that pulls people back because they feel empowered, not manipulated. That's the essence of game thinking. If you take the time to identify a handful of high-need early customers early and validate your ideas and iterate with them, you'll be positioned to innovate faster and smarter on the path to success. There's no magic pixie dust in the game mechanics. These scaffolding systems can support your growth and engagement, but they don't create it. Without a compelling activity at the juicy center, it's just icing on the cake. And we all know you can't make a meal out of that. And that leads us to tip number 3. Give your customers an activity they can get better at. If you want to drive game-like engagement, you need to give your customers something pleasurable and repeatable that they can do, along with feedback to help them get increasing value over time from that activity. Now that's a journey your customers are going to want to stick around for. Please don't take this video as a slam on gamification. The truth is, many smart gamification practitioners already embrace and practice a journey-first game thinking style approach.
If you want to put these ideas to work on your project, download our free gamification cheat sheet. The link is in the description. And watch this video next to learn about common gamification myths that trip up startup founders and what to do instead.